Thank you, Bill. Everybody enjoy the day.
Well, I guess we're ready to start some music. That's what you came for, music, I do believe it was. And I tell you, our first performer, she's been a long time, well, she's a native New Yorker, and started music in the 1960s, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it's written right here. And I have to tell you something, she is amazing. She writes her own songs, she does traditional songs. She's appeared at great places, including People's Voice Cafe, among others. And well, rather than my talking a very long length of time, I think I'll tell you her name, and please welcome Ann Price.
Hello, everybody. Nice to be here again at this beautiful new venue. We got good weather today, lucky us. I also should add to that introduction, I'm on the board of the New York Pinewoods Folk Music Club. And I forgot to bring the newsletters, but if you want to know more about music in New York City, you can go to our website. It's just folkmusicny.org. Okay, Pete Seeger. Wonderful to be in a tribute to him. I've seen him many times over the years. I was lucky enough to be on stage with him twice. And this is a song I learned from him years ago. It's written by Malvina Reynolds, and he was a big fan of hers. I'll be doing two of Malvina Reynolds' songs that Pete sang. It's about my hometown, New York City. The faucets are dripping in old New York City. Faucets are dripping, and oh, what a pity. The reservoir's drying because it's supplying the faucets that drip in New York. You can't ask the landlord to put in a washer. You can't ask the landlord to mend the old stairs. He takes in the rent, and he lives in Miami, where faucets don't drip and there's sun everywhere. The faucets are dripping in old New York City. Faucets are dripping, and oh, what a pity. The reservoir's drying because it's supplying the faucets that drip in New York. You can't ask the landlord to put in a washer. He'd rather you moved than to put in a washer. The faucets are dripping, they sound in my ears. The tap in the bathroom's been running for years. The faucets are dripping in old New York City. The faucets are dripping, and oh, what a pity. The reservoir's drying because it's supplying the faucets that drip in New York. The faucets are dripping, the landlord's content. With every new tenant, he raises the rent. The buildings can crumble, the tenants can cry. There's a shortage of housing, you'll live there or die. The faucets are dripping in old New York City. The faucets are dripping, and oh, what a pity. The reservoir's drying because it's supplying the faucets that drip in New York. There's a wild streak of green in the sink in the kitchen. It comes from the rail trickling out of the plumbing. The streams from the mountains, the pools from the Lee, all run through my faucet and down to the sea. The faucets are dripping in old New York City. The faucets are dripping, and oh, what a pity. The reservoir's drying because it's supplying the faucets that drip in New York. Here's another one written by Malvina Reynolds that Pete used to sing. It's the title of one of his old LPs, I remember. God bless the grass that grows through the crack. They roll the concrete over it to try and keep it back. The concrete gets tired of what it has to do. It breaks and it buckles, and the grass grows through. And God bless the grass. God bless the truth that fights toward the sun. They roll the lies over it and think that it is done. It moves through the ground. It reaches for the air. And after a while, it's growing everywhere. And God bless the grass. God bless the grass that grows through cement. It's green and it's tender, it's easily bent. But after a while, it lifts up its head. For the grass is living and the stone is dead. And God bless the grass. God bless the grass, it's gentle and low. The roots, they are deep, and the will is to grow. And God bless the truth, the friend of the poor, the wild grass growing at the poor man's door. And God bless the grass. Has a special meaning for me. This is one that Pete Seeger wrote. And years ago I had a singing partner named Marilyn Maltzer. She died of cancer about 15 years ago now. And music was very important to her treatment, her recovery. She didn't recover, but she did fight a long time. And she was looking for songs to inspire her, to give her hope. And she had a lot of pain and she had a lot of fear to deal with. And this song is one of the ones that really helped her. Oh, devil time, I'm gonna fool you now. Oh, devil time, you'd like to beat me down when I'm feeling low. My lovers gather round and help me rise to fight you one more time. Oh, devil fear, you with your icy hand. Oh, devil fear, you'd like to freeze me cold when I'm afraid. My lovers gather round and help me rise to fight you one more time. Oh, devil pain, you've often pinned me down. You thought I'd cry and beg you for the end at that very time. My lovers gather round and help me rise to fight you one more time. I found out the poison in your breath. Now when I hear your lies, my lovers gather round and help me rise to fight you one more time. No storm